What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Launder legacy. My name's Launder. If you are new here, I'm a 17-year-old bodybuilder who's documenting my journey to competing for the first time in August 2020. So if you like the sound of this whole series, go click the subscribe button. But welcome to today's Right, okay, so in today's video we are going to be going over how to logbook, how to make sure that you're progressing in the gym as much as you can, as quick as you can, and to keep on track of everything, the best way to logbook, the best way to track all your lifts. I thought it'd be a good idea or a good time to do this video as I've just started prep for my competition in August, and I have actually changed the way that I'm going to be logging my training and my nutrition and stuff. So today, we're going to be going over how to logbook, how to constantly progress in the gym. So if you do like the sound of that, go smash the like button already. It literally takes 2 seconds, so please go do that. Subscribe if you haven't already, drop a comment. Sit back, relax and enjoy the video.
I don't know what this world is coming to.
Right, okay, so welcome to this part of the video. So like I said before, what we are going to be talking about today is logbooking and how to ensure that you are progressing every session within the gym. There are loads of different logbooks. You can literally just use like a plain book with just plain paper and do your own thing, or I've got flipping hair in my eye. Like one with just plain paper. Or you can get some on Amazon. I don't have my one down here now, but you can get some on Amazon or eBay or whatever with like tables already for you just to fill out, which is what I've been using ever since. But I thought that I'd just use a plain book from now and kind of do my own thing with it, just make it a bit more personal. And I think in a couple of years time, when you look back through all your notes and stuff, it'll be quite cool to see your progression and just see how you did things and stuff. I think it'd be cool. So yeah, let's get on to it. So first of all, before we look in the book, what is logbooking? So logbooking is basically tracking your progress within the gym. So you'd write down your exercises and then how many reps on what weight you got, and then write down like little factors like what the seat position was at, because that does play a big role within progression as well on different lifts or different machines either. You can write down your rest time, literally whatever you want that you think will help you progress each session when you look back at it, basically. So I think it's a very good way to stay and to keep motivated by having a logbook, as you know before you go into the session what you need to hit, what you need to get done. You're going in with a plan. If you're going without a plan, you're gonna come out of like a mediocre session. Like it was okay, but knowing what you've got to do, what you're gonna do, will definitely be better for you. Oh, I'm struggling to speak today. Okay, so my logbook and how I've decided to lay it out. Lay it out, whatever. Okay, so this is an example. This is my push session from yesterday. So on this page, I don't know how should I show the camera? You can see like that, can't you? Yeah. Let me just get the focus on it. Okay, so on this page, on this side I'll have the list of exercises. I also have like the date and stuff, just so I can track it, what push it is, because I have push 1 and push 2. So I'll have what push it is. Focus is going to be really annoying on this. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at the screen to see what I'm pointing at. I've got what gym I'm at, because I do go to London sometimes and train at like King's or Muscleworks, so the machines or weight might be different, so big factor as well. Write down on the side here what numbers you got, like what weight you got for what reps, And then I normally have like a little bit under here, because there is space, normally, to put notes. So like, for example, I wrote, the chest press seated machine was the Life Fitness one, because that's the one I chose to use. And I wrote the seat level was at level 6 for the fly, but I also used this movement for the press, and I had the seat level at level 4. This will definitely help, because if I go in, say if I do the fly on level 6, and then on the next time I do this session, I do the fly on level 4, I might not get the same weight. It's a different movement, so so you've got to keep everything the same. It's like weighing your food every day. You keep it the same. Consistency is key. I'll also write down how I feel after the session. So I'll be like, so example, on push day, which was yesterday, I wrote, great session, feeling strong, feeling motivated after 5 days off. And then basically what I'm doing, what I've decided to do, because I think it's quite cool, and it will be quite cool to look back at when I'm older, or in like a couple of years, or even at the end of prep, just to look back, it'll be quite cool. So I'll do, like I said, track it on this page, and then on the page next to it, I'll write down what I did in the day and how I felt, basically. So, for example, I wrote, today I felt so good going back to the gym after my 5-day deload. Felt stronger than before. Not much has changed with food, as I have my check-in with Josh on Monday. I'm guessing food will drop a bit more on Monday, but I think it'll be a while until I really start to notice any changes in physique or appetite. So I'll just write how I feel, and then every day I'll do that. So example, like today's one, I've got all my session logged and like some notes about the session. But then on this page, later, I'll probably do it at the end of the day. Takes like 5 minutes, like 2 to 5 minutes. Just write what you did in the day. I'm gonna start writing what I weighed in at, how much sleep I get, maybe what time of day I train, because all these things do matter. And I think it'll be quite. It's like a diary that you can look back at. Because when I watched the Dorian Yates film, he has every single session from when he was like 17 or whatever to now written down. Every single session with notes and everything, and look, they look back through it in the documentary, and it just looks so sick. So I'm going to start doing that, especially as this is my first prep as well, so I'll definitely learn stuff, so that will go into there. So when I'm actually doing coaching as well, I will know I can take stuff that I learned from this prep and take it on to coaching my own clients, which will be soon. Well, not soon, but pretty soon, to be fair. Anyway, questions about logbooks that I normally get, or logbooking is it necessary? Do I have to do logbooks to progress? And no, you can just do progressive overload. Like when I was shadowing a personal trainer at my at Muscle Works for my work experience, he didn't log any of his client stuff, and the clients weren't logging anything. He kind of just knew what they needed to do, what they did last time, and stuff like this. But there's different ways of doing it. So like progressive overload, I think a logbook would be good, so you don't need to remember it. You don't need to do it in a book either, by the way. Literally write it on your notes on your phone, or pretty sure there's apps as well, which are probably quite useful, so you don't need to carry this around. There's different ways, yeah. So progressive overload, I think it will definitely help. It's not necessary, but yeah, I'd recommend doing it, as you will see significant progress within the gym and your strength going up. Yes, strength will start to, or progression will start to plateau a bit, but that is when you take either like a deload or you move around your sessions. Have a look at factors like your sleep, your nutrition, your recovery time, your rest days. Have a look at all these factors and see what you can move around, what you can change to try and adjust it so that your progression is always moving up. It's not going to be linear all the time. Like it will plateau. That is what's going to happen. So yeah, you can attack it with deloads or change around your sessions, maybe changing your exercise selections. Whatever works for you, what you think is the best. But yeah, I've kind of been waffling about a little bit of everything, but I do recommend trying out logbooking and just seeing how it does help. It is like some people see it as a pain having to write down stuff, and it takes time at your session. It literally takes 2 seconds after your set. If you write down your whole like layout the night before maybe, or before you go to your session, all you need to do, write down the weight you got, how many reps you got. Done. Then at the end of the session, maybe write down like a note, like it was a good session. I had 2 scoops of pre-workout and I felt off my nut. Next time take 1. I don't know, write whatever you think will help you in your next session basically. So I hope this did help, or answer any questions that you guys have about logbooking or why you should do it. But yeah, it might have just been me sitting here waffling and you could have just been watching the session and not listening to me. So fair play if that was you. If you did do that, go drop a like. If you did watch and listen to me and you enjoyed it, go drop a like, and drop a comment, let me know, whatever. Subscribe if you haven't already to join the family. We are 23 weeks out from competing. So this is where shit's about to get crazy. It is about to get crazy. Whew. Share the video with people that you think need to see it. Share the channel. Let's try and grow as much as we can throughout this prep. Try and support your boy. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.